Well, if I had one question to ask Honda, it'd be like, Honda, what are you doing? What are you doing? So this past week, we heard about the 2023 announcement of the Honda Goldwing coming out, and I just have some thoughts on it. And kind of here's my take on it. I'm not sure what Honda is doing. And the reason I say that is every year when the Honda Goldwing comes out, I look for some incremental upgrades. I understand in 2018 they revamped the bike. They're not going to do a whole new revamp. No one's looking for that. Probably be another 10 years before they do that. But what I am looking for is some changes in the bike that make the bike a little bit better. If you watch YouTube videos on the Honda Goldwing, and I'm going to assume you do if you're watching this video, for those of us that own the 6th generation Honda Goldwing, we always tell you about our likes and our dislikes. Fortunately for Honda, the likes list is way bigger than the dislikes list. But there are some dislikes. And what we always hope for when they announce a new model year is that they've taken some of these things into account and they make some changes to make the bike just that much better. Now, in the past, have they done that? Sure, they've done it. They've upgraded the trunk because we said it was too small. Couldn't fit, could barely fit one helmet, not two helmets in it. So they did that. So happy to hear that they were listening with that. But we also have some other, gripes and things like that. Some people, want a better navigation system, maybe a Garmin-based navigation system. Some people, can't stand how, one of my pet peeves is how the gas cap is locked and other things like that. Just little, again, nothing major, but little pet peeves. Some people don't like the fact that you got to add an antenna if you get to get the Sirius XM. That should come from the factory. Just little things like that. So the disappointment that came in when they announced the 2023 Honda Goldwing, we're all waiting to see, one, if they're going to make it. They are going to make it. Great. Okay, what's changed? Absolutely nothing. Maybe I'm missing it. Please point it out in the comments. But I looked at it, and I looked at the spec sheet because they came out with the announcements. I didn't see anything that's changing in the 2023 to the 2022. And that, kind of made me feel like, Honda, what are you doing? Are you resting on your laurels? Are you becoming complacent? Do you look at us like, hey, you're a bunch of Goldwing owners. You're going to buy this bike no matter what. It's a good bike. We make the best bike. So whether we make any changes or we don't make any changes, you're going to buy it. Maybe they feel that way. But I'm looking for something. I mean, it's a competitive market. It is in the touring bike category. You got the Pursuit, the Challenger, the Road Glide, the Street Glide. You got some stuff out there that, can give Honda a run for its money. Now, again, I will say I like this bike the best. I don't really have any plans on making any changes to it. But I hate to say it, it's almost like when you're married and you're devoted, but if there's a nice looking woman that walks by, it's like your eyes aren't blind. It's like you can see it. You can see there's something over there. Don't go over there, but you can see there's something over there. With the Honda Goldwing, if you don't make changes, our eyes are seeing stuff over there. And you don't want us to go over there, but make some changes so that we stay here, that we stay home. I sort of felt like when I got the 2023 announcement for the Goldwing, go ahead, that Honda was acting like, they created this fresh Goldwing in their announcement. And like you go to eat at a restaurant and they give you, you're ready to eat your freshly prepared hot meal that they were back in the kitchen cooking up. And they brought it out and they made it look fancy. But then you looked at it and you realized these are just leftovers. That's kind of how I felt when I saw the 2023 announcement, that these are leftovers. Again, not leftover bikes, but nothing has changed. Not even the color. I mean, sometimes at least, we can anticipate if you're not going to do anything to the bike per se as far as mechanics or anything like that or electronics, you're at least going to give us a brand new color or a different color that we haven't seen or something. Or not even that. It's just you got your Honda Red, which you always have the Honda Red, and I think you got black. And I don't know if the Canadians got the white back. I can't remember. I read somewhere, but even just not even creative to come out with a brand new color. It's just like, yeah, just pull the colors that we have on the shelf and paint up the bikes those colors. It's just kind of disappointing in the grand scheme of things on what Honda's offering us for the 2023 model. So now, let me back up a second. Maybe there's some issues with supply chains. Maybe they had all these great plans that they were going to do and change things up on the bike, and they couldn't get the parts that they needed, or they couldn't get them manufactured. I don't know. That could be. It could be. But short of that, I really am not, I'm not overly enthused. And again, in this market, if you were, there's nothing that would make you want to buy a 2023 model if you didn't want to buy a 2022, because it's the same thing. So again, just my thoughts. Honda, what are you doing? Give us a color. Give us a color. Just a color, something different. But there's my little rant. Before I sign off here, I have to put this disclaimer on there because I know how people are. I'm not saying this is a bad bike. I love my Goldwing. I'm not changing up my Goldwing. I'm not doing anything different. Because you know how people would go, if you don't like it, why'd you buy it? I bought it because I love the bike, still love the bike. But like anything else in life, you want to see some progression. You want to see some positive changes year to year, even if they are small changes. So anyway, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day as I just ride around in this traffic on a beautiful early October day. And I hope you're able to get out on your bike and enjoy yourself. If you are, get out there, stay safe. People are a little nutty these days. Be safe out there and take care, everybody. God bless, and we will be talking to you soon.